So Josh, we're here at your gym on the cusp of what is probably the biggest fight of your life. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, feeling good. It's just boxing to me. It's because I've done it for so long. I don't really know what else, so I don't feel no different. There's a bit more pressure on this time, I think, because I'm stepping up in weight, and you know, a few people might think I'm over ill, so to speak, because I'm 31 now. To go into a new weight and try and challenge again, but I've done it all before. You know, my career's really been plagued. I mean, I've got a Cinderella man, because you know, I've had bad nights, but be able to dust myself off and go again. And you know, I watch a lot of American and Mexican fighters and stuff like that. I've took on every challenger that you know, I've ever been offered. So you know, we've done it hard way, but we've done it best way. Because I can look my kids in the face. I ain't taken one fight down. I've never been dropped or hurt, or you know, I've mixed it at highest level. I've had 6 British title fights. Yeah, I've had 20 championship fights. You know, this is my 41st fight. I'm proud of my career, from starting as a kid at 8-year-old. You know, boxing for England at 12, winning national title at 15, got to 4 national finals. I boxed for England at every level, junior, schoolboy, junior, cadet, turned pro at 18. So yeah, I'm happy, pal. So from your question, yeah, I'm happy.
So in terms of, you mentioned you've been 31,
Yeah.
the Cinderella man's 31.
Yeah.
Some people might think, you mentioned, they might think you're over the hill.
Yeah.
Do you feel 31? Do you feel over the hill?
No, definitely not. I mean, to be honest, I feel better in this camp than I have done for a long time. You know, I think weight, and people will tell you, nobody can, you know, stand with me in gym. I'm really, really fit in gym. My stuff I'm doing, and on my fights, last couple of, I thought my performances were a bit below schedule. So I know that we're down to weight as I'm getting older. Your metabolism slows down a little bit. So I'm happy, and I've proved a lot of people wrong before, and nobody thought I'd get to this stage, pal. So I just keep proving them wrong.
Keep bouncing back. So in terms of bouncing back, you fought this title twice before.
Yeah.
You're not quite got over the hill, so to speak.
Yeah.
What's going to get you over the hill this time?
Yeah, I mean, I fought for British twice before, you know, before I won it. So.
And you did that?
Yeah, I did that. So, you know, I'm not too far up my own backside that I know. You know, I've took defeats before. I brushed myself off, and I know what I have to do to improve. You know, I'm not one of these who take a defeat and can't angle it, and you know, I've done it all before, so it's not new to me.
No, you seem to be the man for bouncing back.
Yeah.
Obviously, what happened in France, quite a knockback.
Yeah.
Have you ever recovered from that mentally?
You know, I thought I did. I thought I did, but I won't. That was a massive thing, not just for me, for my whole family. I mean, my next fight after that would have been a world title fight. I mean, it'd have changed his lives, but you know, it happened, and probably I thought to myself, I were over it, but I wasn't deep down, and I think I bounced back a bit too fast. To be honest with you, but you live and learn. You know, you live by what you do. So that was a bad night in France. It was a good performance for me, and you know, we got stitched up. We all know the story, and it was a bad night. But you know, I'll probably tell my kids about it one day, what happened that night. But you know, it's boxing.
Absolutely impressed with you, Josh. You're telling me now about probably one of the worst nights of your career.
Yeah.
You're still smiling, you're still laughing.
Yeah.
So you're still enjoying boxing?
Yeah, I don't know if I get to do a book one day, I'll say everything what went off in that mad couple of days in France. It was absolutely it was chaos like, but I'm proud of myself and man I am, because everything I went through, I'm not gonna, you know, everything I went through to go into a middle of a barn in middle of France, in middle of nowhere, to perform like I did. With an handful of fans who come from Barnsley, you know, I'll never forget that night. and walking in everywhere, you were booing and throwing stuff and, you know, jeering, you know, way out, they all stood up and clapped me. So that was a massive achievement in my life. What I did showed how strong I am as a character, what I can do, you know.
So obviously that you've translated that into probably striving and pushing you on.
Yeah.
You probably use that, you know, to push you further forward. What else drives you, Josh? What else is driving this machine, which is Josh Wale at 31 years old? What's driving you?
Yeah, I don't know. People think you must be crazy. You've had 40 fights, but I still don't feel no different. If I'm completely honest, I don't really think I've had an hard career. People say, "Oh, you've had really hard fights," but I don't think they have. To me, a manual job would be probably more harder to me. My brother's a bricklayer. They get up at 6 in the morning and go out and work, and I see my other mates who's working at building trade. That to me, that's hard work. Boxing's easy. It's second nature to me. So, but I've lived life. You know, I've tried and conduct myself in right manner. I spend a lot of time with kids. You know, I do a lot of work in community. I've given back. You know, that's one thing I can say. You know, I'm not too far. You know, I'm always here with kids. I'm giving me time to them. I work with disengaged school kids during the day. You know, I'm just trying and give my best as a person to them as well. So
I mean, 2 weeks before this fight, nothing's changed. You're still here training kids. You're still going into school and doing a job on a morning. Unbelievable, really.
Stuff will start. You know, somebody said to me, "You've got that many different." I've got that many different hats now. I work with disengaged school kids during the day. You know, my boxing club at night, and I'm a dad to three young boys. Obviously, Mikey, Jack, and Jacob. Mikey's 5, Jack's 3, Jacob's 1. So you know, you can imagine how hard that is as well.
And a good husband as well, Josh.
Yeah, and a good husband as well. Yeah, I try to be. You know, doing your best for your family as well. So, you know, it's like you put many different hats on, but you know, when I'm in this ring, you never get a feeling like it. And while I'm still, while you still can do it, you know, this is my love. So I think I can still go on and achieve great things at featherweight division.
Yeah, your dad's incredibly proud of you. I spoke to him earlier. What a bloke he is. You've been lucky to have such a good role model for such a long period, and now you're the role model for many.
My dad's everything to me. He's my hero. Everything I've achieved in boxing, it's all down to my dad. I can't, you know, he's the one person who's always been there for me. Not just my dad, my best mate. He's my coach. You know, he's taught me everything I know about boxing, from jab to left hooks at body. Everything's down to him. And he's got my best interests at heart. He's my hero, my dad. You know, he's gone through a really hard time in his life. You know, it's what he's been through. He's had 7 operations, and he keeps going. I mean, he don't even tell people he's poorly. You know what I mean? He's everything, my dad.
I mean, I've spoke to him today in this gym. It looks quite vibrant. He looks as happy as ever. He's enjoying it. But is that not the environment that you've created here, you two?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my dad's run boxing clubs all his life till he got poorly. And obviously when he got poorly, he had to shut down. And one of the first things I said to him is, when I'm old enough, I've got some money behind me, Dad, I'm setting gym back up, because I saw the respect he got for kids. People still stop him now, you know, 30-odd-year-old men with kids, and he was my boxing coach, he did that. He's got that respect. You can't buy that, you know. So that's what I wanted, and hopefully I can pass that on, you know, to kids. And obviously it's called Mickey's Athletic Boxing Club after my dad, and this will run for forever. And you know, that's a testament to him.
Of course it is. So focusing back on the fight then, we've mentioned some of your lows, the lowest of lows. Tell me about the highs. Tell me about, you basically lost 2 fights, and then you finally won the British title. How did that feel?
Yeah, I've been involved in 6 British title fights. You know, most Barnsley man's ever done. I mean, 6 to if you had said that to me at 8-year-old, you know, I'd have snapped your hand off. Winning the British title were brilliant. You know, I always promised my dad from 8-year-old, I'll win you that. My dad actually took me to watch Josh Wale win. he's British featherweight champion when he was younger, boxing at Doncaster
Okay.
Dome. I was about 8 then, and I said to my dad, "I'll win you one of them, Dad." You know, like, that's the best belt in boxing, you know, to be British champion. And I always remember that, so I always promised it him. And to be honest with you, you know, I got a draw against Gavin McDonald. I lost to James Dickens by he had a couple of points off for holding and using his shoulder. Few said he should have been thrown out, so I thought, am I ever going to get there? You know, and I just been said enough, and me and my dad come back to the gym like we always did, and we start working, and we got British title. And it was great to get my dad for all them years that he's given to me.
Yeah.
He's given me his life, really. So, you know, that's why I had to win him. If I wanted to win British title, I'd have been gutted.
Yeah.
He'd have played me for the rest of my life. So to do that for my dad, everything he's been through, I told him if he keeps fighting his, I'll keep fighting in the ring. So that's what we did. But to defend my British title, that were 11th round knockout out of Don Broadhurst, who were a class kid himself, Commonwealth Games gold medalist, Commonwealth champion in pros, and to knock him out in 11th round, he's never been knocked out before. You know, that were a big thing. At MEN at Manchester, big card, so that were a big night. I really enjoyed that night. So winning British title and defending it by knockout, that were two of the biggest nights. There's been some great nights in my career. There's been a few, obviously, a few decisions that I maybe should have got, and I've had a few bad nights and a few defeats, but I've always brushed myself off and come back, Paul.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
So in terms of successful career you've had, it's been a long, successful career. What's left?
Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, it all happens at ring, pal. That's where it all comes to show. I mean, I think there's a hell of a lot left, and there's some more titles. To win a title at a third different weight would be a massive thing, to do, and massive achievement. And then one I think I'm more than capable of doing. And that's why I dedicate my life training hard for good nights like that. And obviously, my wife, my kids, my family, it just drives me on. I just want it more and more, and I love it.
So what does the future look like for Josh Wale then? Obviously, immediate future, massive fight against a very tough opponent.
Yeah. Then long term, yeah.
Long term?
Yeah, long term, I'd like to go into. I've got my professional coaching badge now, so
Okay.
I'll probably go into that one day when I'm done boxing, and looking at coaching and managing boxers in professionals. Keep my work going with disengaged school kids. Try my best really for what I'm doing. If I put as much effort into that than I have done with boxing, I'm sure I'll be alright. Because I'm a work. I'm fanatical with it.
Workaholic.
Yeah, it drives me like crazy. I bet. But she supports me, and trying to be the best dad I can to my boys.
Exactly.
And I don't want them to box. I get asked it every day. Would you like your boys to box? Now, I won't particularly like them to see them at ring, but if that's what they choose, I'll support them.
All right then. Dream match.
Yeah.
Any opponent?
Yeah.
Any place? Any venue?
Yeah.
Any belt?
Oof. That's an hard one. You put me on the spot with that.
I bet I could have a good guess at the venue.
Go on.
Oakwell.
Yeah.
You want to be on pitch at Oakwell?
Yeah, I'd have it at Oakwell. I'd go Roberto Duran for lightweight title.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a bit bigger than me, so I'd have to put some weight on.
And what round would you take him?
Yeah, he's a brilliant Duran. But somebody, a come forward fighter. So obviously, I could put myself against them. But some great like Durano, that'd be me ideal match. Must be crazy wanting to.
You crazy? So 2 weeks. 2 weeks is left. What's that look like? 2 weeks. Intense training every day.
There'll be one more week hard. We'll keep 2 sessions up a day for next week. Then we'll taper it down and just keep sharp. My dad's got every training program I've ever done since I've been professional, since I've been 18 in his books. So he's got loads of books that he does. So we look at his times and what we've been doing from this camp to last camp and stuff like that. And we've tweaked a few things this time where I think I needed to improve. You know, and we've done it all before, Paul. So it's nature. So.
As always, you have a great following, no doubt, from Barnsley, Rob from Durn area.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of fans. They'll be there.
Yeah.
Your music will play.
Yeah.
They'll hear the roar.
Yeah.
Tell me what that feels like.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, I'm very, very proud with Barnsley and stuff like that in local area, Durn area. You know, obviously I went to school in with yourself. All local area, you know, people come and support me. It's great. It gives me a real buzz. People spend their hard money coming to watch me. You know, my son Mikey, he likes his football and he likes going to Oakwell to watch Barnsley.
Yeah.
So he likes it when people come up and they're asking for autographs and talk, you know, photos and stuff like that. So we like to go and watch Barnsley, me and Mikey, and they come and watch me and support me. So yeah, it's all good, Paul.
So you got a message for your fans?
Yeah, just thanks for keep coming and supporting me. You know, some people's been following me since I've been 18. Some come on new, and everybody who's ever bought tickets to watch me, I think it's great. You know, I put some argos. Sometimes people will stop you and they'll ask you 1,000,001 questions about what you're doing and who you're fighting and stuff like that, but they've never been to watch your box. And you get some people who support you through thick and thin, and it's to them people, you know, I owe everything to, because, you know, well, we've been in Scotland, London, we've been all over, and they've always supported me. I'm just a down-to-earth kid. I know I try and mix in with local people all the time. I've only got one sponsor, JP Fabrication. They're a local firm at Brampton. I don't want any more sponsors. I'm not one of them who asks for sponsors all the time. I just have one sponsor. Danny, my friend, he helps me out with that. So that's all we do.
That's brilliant.
I just do it old school.
Yeah. One of the nicest blokes I've ever met.
Yeah.
You give a lot back to community. Mr. Nice. Brilliant man.
Thank you.